Fourth grade, let's have some fun with notes and rest keywords. But also, you'll notice I put some things here. So in this, normally we would just see like 16th notes and a whole note, whole rest. But I'm going to go a little bit further with you. For instance, let's do this. Let's do half note. So how can we do that? Watch this. If I go like this, I have all of a sudden changed that whole note into a, you guessed it, half note. How many beats is a half note? 2. How many beats is a whole note? 4, and that's just the whole note. And then we go to the half, and you notice it's still open. Okay, now that would be a half note, right? But now what about a quarter note? Well, guess what we can do? Watch this. Color that in. Boom, chicka boom. You have a quarter note. All right, cool beans. Now, we talked about whole, we talked about half, we talked about quarter. You'll notice there's no eighth notes up here. Okay, but there are 16ths. So these are definitely 16th notes here with the 2 beams. How can we turn this into eighth note? Watch this. This is gonna be a very thick one beam set of notes, and usually you would only see 2 eighth notes, but here we've got 4 eighth notes connected together. But usually you would cut those apart, and there would be 2 eighth notes and 2 eighth notes. Those would be the eighth note, the very thick beam at the top. Okay. And then you'll notice there's a whole rest, and it looks like somebody falls in a hole. Ah! And it lasts for 4 beats. That rest, that beat of silence rest, lasts for 4 beats. But what about a half rest? Well, I'm not going to make an Abe Lincoln hat, but I'm going to make this little hat here. And if you think about it, half rest looks like a hat. That's why we call it a half rest. And it gets 2 beats of silence. Okay, what about a quarter rest? It kind of looks like a 3 or a lightning bolt, right? And that gets 1 beat of silence. Okay, and an eighth rest, it kind of looks like a 7 with a wart on its nose. Or somewhere. Yeah, anyway, yeah, nose. Okay, so that eighth rest looks like that. That's note and rest keywords. And those are what you would see in music. And we're going to start putting these into music pretty soon, but I just wanted to show you these on their own first.